Today I'm going to share how you can create kiss cut and die cut stickers easily in Cricut Design Space. So let's get into it. We're going to start in Cricut Design Space with the blank canvas. I'm going to do a quick search for a free rainbow image and insert that into my canvas. We are going to use the print then cut feature, so we want to make sure that all of our images are print then cut. So we can just change that from basic cut to print then cut. These stickers are for St. Patrick's Day, so I'll also search for a free shamrock image. Now we'll just adjust the shamrock image to fit on top of the rainbow circle. I'll also change it to a print then cut image. And I'm going to add an offset because I want that green to pop off against that rainbow sticker background. So to add an offset, I'm just clicking the offset button and I'm going to go ahead and just eyeball it. This looks good here, and I'm going to change the color to black for it to pop off the background. Next, we're going to add some text. I'm going to use one of the fonts on my system, and I'm going to add the words pinch proof. I'm going to also make sure this is print then cut and do some resizing and make sure it looks centered. Once you have the sticker looking the way you'd like it, go ahead and grab all of the elements and press flatten. Now, in order to make this a sticker, we're going to try this new feature called Create Sticker in Cricut Design Space, and this is only available to Access members currently, but we're going to go ahead and use this, and I'm going to select a border, and I'd like to use standard. Now we'll change the offset color to black to match the shamrock, and we're also going to make sure it's a die cut sticker. So what that means is the sticker is going to be cut out, but within the sticker there will be a line that'll make it a kiss cut, so that way you can easily remove the sticker from the backing. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and click Make It, and we can look at the images on the screen and see how they're going to lay out on our paper. If you plan on making a sheet of stickers or just more than one sticker, there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can do this by increasing the quantity, like I'm showing here, of how many stickers per page, and try to fit as many as you can on that page. This method works fine if you're only going to print once, but if you want to have a bunch of stickers, you're going to print several pages, and you want to be able to save it in your design to be centered or laid out the same way each time, I'm going to show you a trick that I do. So we cancel out of here and go back to the canvas, and I'm going to increase the amount of stickers that I have on my canvas just by pressing duplicate a bunch of times. And then I'm going to insert a shape, a square, and then resize it to 8.5 by 11. So basically this 8.5 by 11 rectangle becomes my printout sheet. I'll change the background to white so it looks like my paper, and I'll move around the stickers on the paper to align them. You want to make sure that the rectangle is also a print then cut image. When you change it to print then cut, Cricut Design Space will let you know that it's going to be too big to use as a print then cut image. So click the auto resize and it'll give you the maximum size that image can be to fit on the mat. And now you can just adjust the size of your stickers as needed and the placement. Once you have them all where you think they're going to fit properly, you go ahead and grab them all and attach them, and that'll make it just like one big image. We can delete the rectangle, we don't need that any longer, and then click Make It. And as you can see, all the stickers fit nicely within the parameters. Select your machine and then send the image to the printer. I do not use the Add Bleed feature, but I do use the System Dialog feature to determine the printer settings. Next, we're going to go ahead and pick the paper settings. I'm selecting the Printable Waterproof Sticker Set White Holographic setting, and the Kiss Cut Pressure I'm leaving at default, and the Die Cut Pressure I'm moving over to More. I'm going to use the Cricut Joy Extra for this project, or you could use the Cricut Makers or the Cricut Explorers that have the print then cut feature capability. I'm also using this holographic printable vinyl sticker paper by Koala. These are made to be used with inkjet printers. I'm just using a basic HP printer. I'm also going to use a light grip mat, and I'm going to just line up the paper carefully along the grid. When you apply your sticker paper to the mat, make sure that you have it lined up against the grid as straight as possible. With the Cricut Joy Extra, there aren't any exterior buttons, so everything is done within Cricut Design Space. So it will automatically load the mat once you put the mat on the sensor. Now the Cricut Joy Extra will detect the registration marks that are on the corners of your printout. And once it determines that it can read all of them correctly, it'll start cutting. I have this video sped up quite a bit just for time purposes. I think I sped it up about 10 times faster than it actually is, just so that you know it doesn't really cut this fast. Since we combined Kiss Cut and die cut for the stickers, it will first cut the Kiss Cut at a lighter pressure and then go back and cut the die cut at the more pressure. And once it's done, you go ahead and unload the mat and then remove the paper. As you can see, it cut the die cut perfectly, and now we can just remove the sticker from the backing. So there you have it, super easy die cut and Kiss Cut stickers made with Cricut Design Space. I will say that I do wish that they allowed this feature to be available to everybody. Now it's just available to Access members. If you are an Access member, I encourage you to try this feature out. And if you have any questions, just drop them below. And as always, thank you for watching.